Okay, so our wine's now been fermenting for 7 days. Our kit instructions say that this one should be moved over to secondary fermentation at a gravity of 1010, but if you have a look at your instructions it'll tell you exactly what that should be. So we've taken our hydrometer reading, ready to go. We've cleaned and sterilised our secondary fermentation bucket. What we've actually done is we've taken off the bottling tube off here, and what you'll find is that this is still slightly too long for this to rest on the ground. So if you just turn the tap slightly, you'll see that that's a good fit there. We also need our auto siphon and our siphon tube, which we've connected together. That's been cleaned and sterilised. So have our grommet and another airlock, which we'll use for the process. If you squeeze that in, if you've got your grommet in, just take that out, but if you leave your grommet out, you squeeze that through, it will push in, and just leave that in a distance so it won't pop back out, and then we're ready to start the siphoning. Okay, we take the lid off the liquid. We've got the siphon tube in the other end of the bucket. What we do is we drop this gently in now, push down to the bottom, being careful not to disturb any sediment. And then to start the siphon process, we literally just pump, and you'll see that start to move. The process is going, and all we need to do now is stand, hold our tube, make sure it's in place, and that we don't disturb any of the sediment, and that will flow through perfectly on its own. And as you can see, we've got a good flow now moving down. The level of the top bucket is dropping at a good rate, and that's filling the bottom bucket up. Okay, and as you can see now, the level's starting to drop. As this gets to the end and we run out of liquid, the siphon process will stop automatically. So we just need to keep this the tube as still as possible so we don't disturb the sediment. As it comes to the end now, you'll see it stop. You just lift the tube up, let it settle out. You just pump any back out. Tip the end up here to release the final amount, and if we just take our siphon tube off the end of here, just lift our tube up, push the last remnants out, and we can then lift our tube out, put that in the bucket, and the siphon process is complete. Okay, so we've siphoned all of our wine into our secondary fermentation vessel. I've put the grommet in, I've put an airlock in there, just half filled with water, pushed the lid down tightly on that, and then we move that to our fermentation area for another 10 days.